the best way to study organic chemistry is by taking mechanistic approach. I mean to say that if we want to study organic chemistry properly, then we have to complete all the reactions by using their mechanistic approach, means through their mechanism. Student, I am Chemistry Guru Vishnu, and today I am going to discuss a very important mechanism of acid catalyzed hydration of alkene. Just have an alkene, CH2 double bond CH2, it is ethene or ethylene. Hydration means addition of water. In the presence of sulfuric acid, we can have sulfuric acid dilute, or we can also have H3PO4 phosphoric acid, but generally we use H2SO4 sulfuric acid. In this reaction, it is simply an addition reaction. Firstly, the pi bond is broken, hydrogen it is also broken, hydrogen is added with one carbon and OH with another carbon. Suppose H is added here, so CH3 and OH. It is ethanol. We obtain ethanol. It is an example of electrophilic addition reaction. It is simply electrophilic addition of alkene. It is symmetric alkene. Suppose we have CH3CH double bond CH2 under similar condition. Then Markovnikov rule will be used here, and according to Markovnikov rule, negative part is added with lesser hydrogen containing carbon. If you want to read Markovnikov rule properly, then press I button, you will get the related video. Now we obtain mixture of, in fact, two products. This is actual major product, and this is minor product. Generally we have to ignore the minor product and we write only major product with the reaction. So the reaction is an example of regioselective reaction. Regioselective reaction means there is possibility of formation of two compounds, but one of them is obtained in larger amount. So the minor product is generally reduced, generally not considered. I mean to say, in this particular reaction, there is possibility of formation of two compounds, but one of them is actually formed in larger proportion and it is the major product. Such type of reactions are called regioselective reactions. So there are two examples related with acid catalyzed hydration of alkene. Hydration means addition of water. Addition of water in alkene, hydration, and acid act as catalysis, sulfuric acid or H3PO4. These are protonic acid. These are Bronsted-Lowry acids. These are capable to furnish H plus ion, which are used as electrophile in these reactions. So this is the reaction. The first point related with any reaction is to know about the reaction. Remember that here Markovnikov rule is used. On the basis of Markovnikov rule, we can say that this is the major product. Now we are going to discuss about the mechanism of this reaction. आज से तेरी सारी गलियां मेरी हो गई आज से तेरा घर मेरा हो गया. So students, mechanism of second reaction I am going to discuss. So water plus sulfuric acid firstly oxygen being more electronegative, so electron are transferred towards oxygen, and similarly the lone pair attacks at hydrogen atom. So we obtain H3O plus. As electrons are moving from oxygen, this is why there is a positive charge, and the remaining, this one, we can write it like this: O SO3H minus. O SO3H, this is this particular ion. We have this hydronium ion. Now we are moving in the first step. Firstly, remember that the reaction is 100% reversible. It can proceed in both the directions. So firstly, plus this is hydronium ion, this is very strong acid. Water is a very weak base, so its conjugate acid is very strong. H3O is very strong acid. So what will happen? This bond will be broken and hydrogen is added over here, either with this carbon or with this carbon, and for this purpose we have to use Markovnikov rule. According to this rule, hydrogen will be added with this carbon. This is first step, this is slow step. So we get CH3 CH CH2 plus H is added here. Hydrogen is added with this carbon. We obtain 2 degree carbon free radical with removal of H2. Water is removed here, H is added with this. One thing you must always remember, that the total charge in left hand side will be equal to total charge in right hand side. There is H2O. In left hand side we have plus 1 charge, and the same here in right hand side. Charge is always present in that atom which have doubtful valencies, which are not with perfect valencies. As we know, carbon is tetravalent. Valency of carbon is 4, but here valency is carbon is 3. This is why we have positive charge here. Any atom having exact value of their valency doesn't have any charge. Any atom which have doubtful valency will have charge. So we obtain this carbon free radical. Now next step is addition of water. I will take it in second. This is first step, this is second step I am going to take. So CH3 CH CH3 plus, and we have this water molecule which is going to attack here. In organic chemistry, in ionic reactions, it is very simple that electrophile attacks on nucleophile and nucleophile attack on electrophile. Electrophile are electron loving, these have deficiency of electron, and generally mostly these are found as positive, while nucleophile are electron donor. Electrophiles are electron acceptor, while nucleophile are electron donor. So this is electron donor, so it is nucleophile, and this is electron acceptor, so electrophile. So the lone pair will attack here. This step is fast, and we obtain like this. Students, it's very simple. If we want to have a bond between this carbon and this oxygen, then there should be one pair of electron, and this is the pair which is used here. Now firstly, draw the bond, make the bond, then think about the charge. Now you can see that this carbon is perfect in terms of valency. Carbon is tetravalent here, so there will be no charge. But this oxygen is trivalent, and we know that covalency of oxygen is 2, so this will have positive charge. We obtain this particular compound, and the final step we have is also fast. Now what will happen? Because of this positive charge, H is removed, and we obtain CH3 CH CH3 OH plus H plus. Hydrogen is removed, and finally we can write like this: H3O plus. First step, water is added with this, like H plus attack over here, and we have 2 degree carbon free radical. Starting from this water molecule, water is firstly converted into H3O plus. Now this H3O plus is again converted into water. Now the water attack over this particular carbocation, 2 degree carbon free radical, and we obtain this. And after this we obtain H plus. H plus is removed, which again reacts with H2O to form H3O plus, and this is our final product. So better to have a screenshot here. This is the complete mechanism. I want to have another mechanism, another reaction as well. So so this is very good reaction. I have another reaction, CH3 CH3 C double bond CH2 with H2O in the presence of sulfuric acid dilute. So Markovnikov rule will be applicable here, and we have CH3 CH3 C CH2. The bond is broken here. OH will be attached with this, and H with this, and this is the application of Markovnikov rule. I want to make one thing clear to you, that there is possibility of 2 compounds in first step. Suppose H plus is added here, and there are 2 ways. H plus is added with this carbon, and H plus is added with this carbon. So we'll have CH2. In this particular case, H is added here. So valency of this carbon is completed, there will be no charge. But this carbon is trivalent now, so positive charge is here. It is 1 degree carbocation. 1 degree carbocation means carbon directly attached with one carbon only directly. So this is 1 degree carbocation, and if this H plus is added with this, we obtain CH2, C and CH3. H will be added here, so CH2 will become CH3 and positive charge will be here. It is 2 degree carbocation. This is why we finally obtain this compound, not related with this. This is simply explanation of Markovnikov rule. Just have a screenshot of this also.